Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This will be a quick video just telling you about how important your in-house mines are. It's probably one of the most important things on this game, no matter if you're spending money or you're doing it without money, not buying diamonds, is you need to get these mines up as fast as you can. They are more important than building ships in the beginning. Of course, you can still build ships, but use what's left over to build ships. I wouldn't focus on ships until until you're like you're you're like level 50 on your mines. I recommend don't start building red ships until you hit level 50. Dude, it takes a lot of resources. At this point, where I am now, this is what I'm producing. So, almost 7 million with earth, steel's almost 1,800. I'm sorry, why 1,800? I'm laying in bed, about ready to go to bed. So very, very tired. 17 million, 16 million aluminum, titanium, 15 million, and 3 million oil every hour. So with that kind of output, makes it so much easier to upgrade everything. Also, you want to focus on your research for your mines. Get the output on that as high as you can. Storage technology, so you can store it and people don't hit your base all the time because you can't protect the output that you have being produced of resources. By focusing on resources, you don't have to mine. Only reason I ever mine anymore is for crystal or for rock. I don't even normally ever mine for rock because it's just, you'll get hit. I mean, you're bound and determined to get hit unless you're like top guy and there's nobody close to you and they can't nobody can hit your ships, your fleet that's mining, or everybody on your team, anybody. The only people above you are the people on your team, and the people below you are way below you. Then you can go and sit there and mine with your max fleet. Otherwise, you should never mine with your max fleet. You actually should, when you're trying to get your crystal dust, you would find like say 48 steel. You would attack it first, always search it, and then put in just a small farming fleet, mining fleet. Send it out in an hour, come back and bring it back in. You should have all the dust you need. Other than that, there's really no purpose in mining if you're producing enough. For a few months, I was the top player on the game. Well, for many months, I was top player, and I mined, I don't know, probably about 6 months, and I mined nothing but oil. And until someone finally was powerful enough to go and hit my main fleet. Another thing you want to do is max out your command center. You want to max out your warehouses. Um, because I'm a VIP 7, you actually double your protection. So normally, if I was a VIP 6 or lower, I would only be protecting 102 million. VIP 7, 204 million. Decent amount of protection. I don't have to bubble as long as I check in once or twice a day and use up all my resources. Another very important thing is donations. You need to donate, and the more resources you produce, the more donations you can make. I can't stress to you enough about donating. And one of the things you do not need to donate to, not that important, would be like you can always wait on your fire support and smog interference. When it comes to loading technology, I think it's a complete waste, because the only people that benefit from that are like the top guys who don't get hit and they continue to mine and don't have to worry. Then they can carry more stuff, more resources. But other than that, it's kind of just, it's not needed. Continuous firepower is very important. Any one of these is important. And it just increases the amount of attack power you have on your second. I'm sorry, it doesn't increase the amount of power. It increases your chance of double hitting somebody. High frequency transduction is another big one. You have a buff on each ship. Maybe 30% increase in armor for all your ships. So all 6 stacks. By doing this, you actually increase the percentage. So this is like a hidden gem, hidden power you don't see in your power, so people underestimate you. Same with continuous firepower and any of those other ones. These 4, accuracy, agility, crucial rating, armor, those are power donations, power technologies. Immediate reinforcements, wasted donations. I wouldn't even recommend spending one donation on it. Storm attack techniques, very important. All right, you want to have that one high. That's for doing your missions. It increases your hit power. Field defense, it is really good, but you could always focus on that later. It's for when you're trying to push through missions to get, to go higher and higher on the missions, but really it does nothing for when you're just doing missions every day just to raise your experience, like using a full stack of aircraft carriers to destroy the whole fleet for the enemy, and doing that repeatedly by doing a swipe, or I think a swipe, yeah. But that's not too often. I would never recommend defending your base. So fire support and smog interference, unless you got everything else real high and you want to go back and work on it, maybe, but not many people should defend their base. You really have to have a lot of power to go and defend your base and being like top power. Or, even if you're defending your base in your top power, if someone gets close enough, they'll use 6 buffers and wipe your whole fleet out and not lose that many on their end, even though they could be a lot weaker than you. Let's see. Anything else I can go over? You also need to donate so you get your Legion funds, so you can go and so your leader or vice leaders can bid on events. So always, everybody should work on the same technology at the same time until you reach your goal. Right now, our goal on S44 is, on Moneymakers, is Armory, and so like this, when I donate, I will usually donate to there. I'll max donate this one, but max donate this one, and this one too. If I'm trying to save up, I might not go that far. I might only get up to like donating 12 million. But when it comes to oil, you see, I'm only getting like 3 million an hour or so. When it comes to things like upgrading your firepower for your battleships, you're looking at 347 million oil to do that. So it gets pretty costly. And I think I covered everything. I didn't plan on making this a resource anti-donation video, but it just become that. Thank you for watching my video. Like and subscribe to my channel if you liked what you watched and want to hear more. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment box. I'll answer every question and read every question or comment. And everybody have a great time playing Superfleet, and I'm signing off.